Well, good morning, Southern California, AM 1220 KHTS. Host Fred Arnold on the Santa Clarita Valley Industry Association Business Spotlight. I'm joined, and I'm going to get this right, by Sally Van Swearingen, who wrote the book, It's Not Over Yet, Reclaiming Your Real Beauty Power in Your 40s, 50s, and beyond. Did you know the new 45 is now the new 30? It's not 10 years anymore. Now it's 15, right?
And they're really pushing it back. That's great.
Exactly. With all the clothing options we have nowadays. But it's about bringing your inner beauty back. And,
right.
I think we all have inner beauty, and I think that's really important that we bring that in people. So let's talk about your book. Why is it relevant?
My book is relevant right now because times are changing. And even on the Academy Awards, you know, Patricia Arquette talked about women and their power. My big thing is beauty power. So women of a certain age, they get to a point, in my book I talk about those women, there's 3 different types of typecasts. And those women are you ready for this?
Let's do it. Let's hear it.
Okay, at a certain age, women go into one of 3 directions, in my opinion. Daisy Dukes and Ugg boots. And that's the woman that's still trying to push the envelope, trying to look like the younger woman. She's getting older. It's not quite working for her, but she's trying to still hold on to that time in her life. Then there's the baseball cap and sweatpants lady. So you could visualize that.
Practical in some cases if it's early in the morning and you're going to your son's ball game.
Okay, I'll allow that. So basically they've kind of given up. They put all the attention on the daughter, on the kids, and I've had my time to look good. I'm getting older now, so let's just give it up and give it to the kids. So that's the baseball cap and sweatpants lady. And my third lady is I love my beauty power. And I'm getting a little older and put on a couple pounds. I got a few lines around my eyes, but you know what? I still look good. I'm still relevant. I could still push it appropriately, and I'll be a role model for the younger woman coming up.
And I think every woman, if I could say, you know, when I look at my sisters and my mother and people I've known in the past, women I've known in the past, they all have some beauty. They have some great elegance to them. And it's a matter of bringing it out in them and finding out what works for them, right?
It's very true.
So let's talk about beauty power.
Okay, let's talk about
What do you mean
power.
by beauty power?
Beauty power is knowing who you are. You get to a certain age. You know, when we're, in our 20s and even in our 30s, we're still trying to figure it out, Am I good looking? Am I attractive? Do I feel good about myself? Pushing it and pushing it. And you get to a certain age where at some point you know who you are. And at that point you embrace who you are. And there's a power in that. There's a power in knowing who you are, beauty power. And also not competing with the girl next door or the girl down the street. Having your own beauty power. And I think when women realize they each have their own unique beauty power, that's when it really shows.
Yeah, I heard a saying recently that comparison really destroys a lot of things because you're comparable to nobody other than yourself.
So true.
Find that inner soul of who you are and what makes you great, and then bringing that out with someone like yourself. Let's talk about A-List.
Okay, thank you so much. The A-List Hair and Makeup Studio here in Santa Clarita just celebrated 5 years. We're a cute little best-kept secret. We're in Newhall, in the middle of Newhall, and we're a little tiny salon. We're doing really well on Yelp and the internet, so people know who we are, and we love to make people beautiful, women and men both.
Yep. Are you going on that date with your husband of 20 years? If you're going on that first date, if you just want to look great, whatever you're doing, go out with your girlfriends, go ahead and come by and get a quick makeover and feel great about yourself.
Sounds good. Yeah.
What is a real makeup artist? Because you are a real makeup artist, right?
Thank you for asking that. A real makeup artist is I call myself, and that's someone who has been doing makeup since very young age. I've worked on many, hundreds, thousands of people that worked on different ethnicities, age ranges, all types, shapes, and colors. And a real makeup artist is someone that could look at the person and immediately know how to make them look beautiful, either on camera or off. So I've developed a makeup line called Studio Essentials, and it's a real makeup for real people.
Beautiful. Those that want to get the book, it's not over yet. Amazon?
Amazon, Barnes & Noble.
Great. And those who want to reach out to you at the A-List.
Oh, great.
Make an appointment.
All right. You want my phone number?
Absolutely.
Okay. It's 661-260-1136. I'm glad I remembered my phone number.
Sometimes you got to write that stuff down just so I don't mess it up on air. Yeah. Well, that's great.
Thank you so much, Fred. This was fun.
Absolutely. Those that want to go, or if you're watching this online at hometownstation.com, great information, and we'll make sure we provide a link back to your studio. It's not over yet. Reclaiming Your Real Beauty Power in Your 40s, 50s, and Beyond by author Sally Van Swearingen.
Thank you. All right.
I got that right. I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Santa Clarita Valley Industry Association Business Spotlight. Show's Fred Arnold on AM 1220 KHTS.